guys, today we compare trading on binary options to Forex market. We'll know the difference between them, we'll find out where it's easier and more comfortable to trade. So, we're trading on Pocket Option platform. There's an opportunity to trade on both binary options and Forex market. The link is in the description as always. And now, let's finally find out what's the difference between those types of trading and decide what's best. We start with options. So, what we need to do here is 3 actions. The first one is to determine the bet amount, second one that determines the expiration time, and third one, find out where the price will go. So let's open any deal on any basic strategy as an example. So I open my deal with higher for 1 minute. You know what, in this case I've been using the maximum understandable strategy. It's called a rollback from the level. In this case it's a rollback from support level. We've seen 2 reactions from this level have already happened from this level, and during the last approach we've seen a reaction with higher, and payouts for successful deals on binary options are fixated. So if we close this deal in a profit in 1 point or 100 points, doesn't matter, we're still getting a profit 92%. And the same thing for losses. If we get a losing deal on 1 point or 100 points, we're still getting a loss equal to the bet amount. This is how it works here. Our deals constantly close to the profit, by the way. I open another deal, this time with higher, following the same strategy. We see the levels formed here. We see we're getting some reactions from this level, exact reactions. And this is why, in this case, I opened the deal with higher. On options, we're mostly using small time frames, as here, in most cases, the deal's catching small movements. And we're getting the second profit already. I enter with 1 minute once again, following the same strategy. We see an exact level is formed here, and there are exact reactions from it. So I enter with higher in this case. As you see, it's been just a few minutes and we've already managed to make 3 deals on options closed on a profit. Oh my god, we'll start analyzing Forex as this deal is closed. And we confidently close another deal in a profit. So great, I hope you've got the point of working on binary options. And now let's talk about Forex. Profit and loss on Forex depends on the general movement, which we've caught, or number of points. So let me explain you on an example. Imagine you've opened the deal right here with higher and close it right here. Yes, and this place. Then the payout depends on the movement you've caught, this one. If you'd opened the deal right here, but the price had gone down, and you closed the deal on the price value, for example, then the loss would be calculating considering this exact movement that you've caught earlier. To regulate the loss and profit for your deals, you need to set take profit and stop loss. Take profit means the process of fixating your profit, whilst the loss means fixating your losses accordingly. This way, if you'd opened a position in this moment and you decided to set your take profit beyond this level, then if the price being reached this level, your position would be automatically closed with your fixated profit. On the other hand, if you'd set stop loss in this moment, then the price reached this level. When it happened, your position would be automatically closed at a loss. Yes, that's it. To open a position, we need to determine the volume of position. For example, I want to risk $400 with this sum. Yep. Now, let's determine the take profit and stop loss here. As for me, I found optional take profit and stop loss for myself, and I opened my deal. Our deal is opened and we can see it right here. As we see, in this column our stop loss is written down, and in this one our take profit is written down. Unlike binary options on Forex market, we do not consider any short-term movements. Our goal is to find where the price will go in a long-term perspective only. We can indeed close our position any moment. To do that, I open Positions panel and click Close right here. Well, you can see it. Then confirm. Thus, my position is closed at a loss. Well guys, we obviously need much more knowledge and training for trading Forex, much more practice. Okay, now let's open our position. The first thing we need to understand is that on Forex market, it's really essential to analyze the whole situation that we see on the market. On the sun time frame, I see that a downtrend was started from this exact level. So, the general trend is downward for now. Okay, I'm trading on a trend only. This is why we consider on the short positions with lower, in other words. During this downtrend, I see the maximum have been constantly updating and becoming lower and lower than previous ones. So it confirms the force of sellers as well. Now I opened 4 hours time frame. There's also a downtrend, but during this downtrend, I've seen that there was a small trading corridor here and sellers got a mine here as well. It also confirms that seller dominates here and I enter with lower. Now, on 1 hour time frame, we can determine our take profit position and stop loss position. So, we see there was a small upward movement and we also see the price reached an exact small level that we see some small rolling back movement from. Besides, I see the candle has a big shadow at the top. And it means a strong seller is indeed here and they're going to push the price lower. Thus, I set my stop loss beyond this level and my take profit will be on this level. This way, if the price reaches our take profit, I fixate my net profit. And, if the price reaches stop loss, I fixate my net loss. Now we move to opening positions. I select my stop loss by horizontal level and my take profit as well. And I also write down the price of my take profit and stop loss in this column. As for me, my position is $100 and I open a deal with lower. As we see, the deal is opened. And this chart, in this column, our stop loss is written down as well as take profit. If the price reaches the stop loss, then the deal is closed at a loss. And if it reaches take profit, then the deal is automatically closed at a fixated profit. In this column, the current loss is written down or our current profit, guys. I hope I explained you clearly how to trade in Forex, and now let's draw conclusions, guys. Hey, so it's been a few days, I've already forgotten about the deal, but nevertheless, I'll still show you the results. As you see, our deal successfully closed on our take profit. We entered the position right here. Our take profit had been set beyond this minimum. As we entered this position, the price went lower right away. In fact, I could not set take profit here, guys. And if I reach this chart today already, then my deal would be closed at a loss still. But you know what? It's better not to set both stop loss and take profit, as discipline is that what matters in trade. In total of this comparison, I consider that a more convenient and easy way to earn money is binary options. Firstly, on binary options, you're getting your profit right away. Secondly, on options, the percentage of payout is fixated. So when you open deals, you know exactly how you can earn and how you can lose. we can conclude that trading on binary option is much easier. Considering your profit is easier as well, and regulating your losses as well. And obviously deciding what's best for you, Forex or binary options is up on you. If it's much more comfortable for you to trade in Forex, then do it. And if binary options are more convenient for you, then trade on binary options. And one last thing, let's open a deal on binary options and enter with higher for 1 minute. This strategy is easy to follow, as see there's a level of support formed from which we've already seen a particular rollback in movements, and it's pretty possible another rollback will happen right now. If we zoom the chart in, then we see the candle with a big shadow at the top is here and its body is small. This candle signalizes us there is a buyer here and they'll be trying to go higher. I'd like to tell you guys also that today in my Telegram channel I'll run a trading session on which you can earn together with me. The link to my Telegram channel is in the description. And we're confidently close to the profit, and this is when we're done for today. Thank you so much.